They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Ball State's offense will go on the attack first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They go to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off the boot, looking for his man. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball on the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question, it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man on the right. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get it.
Turning on the Jets. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's Sayin. They've got the screen set up. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. three. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Cardinals lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Breaks into the open. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Cardinals have their offense in high gear. He'll pull it on the read. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Taylor wants to throw it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running the red zone, it's Jackson. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game. They're up by 7 over Marshall. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give from the gun. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Right back to the well. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. They'll go hurry up here. First down. Catch in the middle. It's Graham. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will open from the 15. Taylor wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durham. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. That's caught. It's Moore. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Pressure coming. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
The Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now they'll run the draw. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Caught, close to the marker, it's Smith. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
We know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Dropping back, it's Sayin. Oh, they're after him! And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working that left side. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. This crowd knows when to bring it. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Moses, Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. So the snap count is silent, it's predictable, and then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll keep it himself. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ballgame. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Porter. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Pitt is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. They've got to be loving this in the Steel City. They're up by 28 over the Red Hawks of Miami. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Taylor wants to throw it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time.
And now the ball's loose in the end zone. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defensive touchdown.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Fielded in the end zone, it's McClain. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And a sack all the way back at the 5. And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Taylor wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Complete to the right. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw again. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Second down, they'll go to the air. He wants a big play here late. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
sets up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Third down coming up.
The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right